Yeah, but I write it in Hindi, not in English.
Oh, we were meant to
So
meet.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
funny. Are we okay?
yeah.
So tell me your name again.
My name is Akash Vyas, Akash Krishna Vyas.
Akash.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Akash means sky.
The sky.
Yeah,
Okay. So I'm curious. First, can you tell us a little bit about your story?
yeah. Like my birthplace is nearby 250 kilometers from here. It's a city called Gwalior. It's in the region of Madhya Pradesh from India.
Mhm.
Like there are several different states in Madhya Pradesh. So one of the several states in India. So one of the states of India is Madhya Pradesh, situated here from 250 kilometers around. And that is my birthplace. And as in professionally, I am a spiritual orator of Srimad Bhagavatam. If you have learned about everything, the Vedic book in Hindu culture, in Indian culture, Srimad Bhagavatam. So I am the spiritual orator of the Srimad Bhagavatam as a profession. So that's my whole life, and I'm here to enjoy and some explore the Vrindavan as well.
Lovely.
Yeah.
What is one of your favorite verses or parts of the Srimad Bhagavatam?
Yeah, there are two different books. You must have been heard about Srimad Bhagavad Gita as well.
Yes.
So though they have some differentiation between Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. I am the orator of both books, Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita as well. So the Srimad Bhagavatam gives the knowledge about Vrindavan and all those things because it's the story of Krishna's birth. Say this is the Krishna's birthplace, Mathura, Vrindavan, all those 84 miles. So here are several places where Krishna crawled there, walked there, performing the dancing act called Ras Leela, and we are sitting by side the Yamuna River. So this is the Leela Sthali. We call it in Hindi Leela Sthali, the performing area of Shri Krishna. They performed several type of Ras with Shri Radha and Krishna. You know about Radha and Krishna
Yes,
little
yes.
bit, I think so.
Yes.
So the whole story has been situated in Vrindavan, Mathura, and all these places around.
Yes. Beautiful. What is your duty in this lifetime?
In this, my duty is from within myself. Like I am here to explore and to grow up my personality. As I speak towards thousands of peoples, like 5,000, 6,000 of peoples. I have my some. You can see my video as well
Yes.
afterwards.
Yes. Well, what is your video so we can capture it online? Or
my video, my YouTube channel is Akash Krishna Vyas.
Akash
Akash Krishna Vyas.
Vyas.
Yeah, if you can search on YouTube, the page channel will be occurred there. There are around 580 videos of mine giving speeches to several peoples. So I am here to grow up myself and to know about more Krishna, to know more knowledge about our Vedic books and everything. I do write poetry as well of Krishna, but yeah,
Poetry, yes.
yeah, poetry as well. Sometimes it's it gives me peace sitting here around Yamuna and all.
That's a good question. Where do you find peace and how do you find peace?
Peace relates me from several places and different kind of things as well. As we have been talking about Rishikesh also, so I have been there. Himachal Pradesh is the very beautiful region of Indian country, the hilly areas and mountains as well. So if I talk about peace, then I found more peace. Like if I wanted to leave anything like depressed, if I'm feeling depressed kind of thing and very much emotionally or something. So I went to just Himalaya region. I found the emotional peace, the meditation vibe and all those aura, those positive vibes in Himalayas. But in Vrindavan, I found the peace of some different kind. Like I found here how to live your life. Like Krishna is an example of living. He was a human. Like so, he was the example of all the humans around the world that how to live your life. So the both things are different. The both they have some different conceptuals as well. So that's I am looking to life at like this points as well.
Do you find yourself following Krishna, Shiva, Hanuman? Who do you follow?
Basically, I am Vaishnav. I'm Ramanandi Vaishnav. Ramanandi Vaishnav. That means there are two lords, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. Have you heard about?
Yes, yes.
So Ramanandi Vaishnavs are those people who worship Lord Rama. But we say Lord Rama and Krishna doesn't have any differentiation. They both are same. They both have the same qualities, same things. So we worship the Vaishnavas. We call ourselves Vaishnavas. So Vaishnavas worship Ram and Krishna both.
Vaishnava. Yes.
And for some other perspective, I worship Lord Shiva as well. For some meditating purpose or very Shiva gives me peace around everything. So there are the Vedic culture says if you wanted to choose as many gods, you can choose for different purposes. If I write the things, so I can choose the goddess Saraswati,
Yeah,
who is the goddess
Saraswati.
of writing and singing as well. So we can choose different gods wisely according to like time as well. But from basically, I am a Vaishnava and a Ram Bhakt as Ram and
Beautiful,
Krishna.
beautiful. But you study all of them.
Yeah.
How should a spiritual person live? What advice would you tell for a spiritual seeker?
Spiritual person should be like more live more his life calmly. And there are 10 indriyas like in our Vedic books.
Kriyas?
Indriya
Indriyas.
means senses.
Senses.
There are 10 senses in human body: two eyes, two ears, nostrils, mouth.
Yep.
Two Guptindriya, we call that like hidden parts of body.
Sure.
Yeah, so there are total 10 indriyas, 10 senses in our body. So the spiritual person who is following Krishna or who is following Rama, he should control every of his senses among his body. Like our senses is uncontrollable, and the main king of our senses is our heart, man. Whenever we feel like we can go there, so the heart is taking there. So we have to control the energy. If we are feeling so much angry or feeling so much, we are like feel so much depressed sometimes. So we have to control all those senses, all those things. So that's a spiritual seeker should have to live his life. Many of the peoples are living life around, but you have to differentiate between spiritualness and the normal living. So I think so. This is the difference. I have been also learning all the things. I may not be so much correct about this, but this is my experience and I think about this.
You talked about the heart.
Yeah.
Why is the heart so important?
Like heart is called the main king of all the body, because we might say like I wanted to sit here because my heart is feeling good and everything. Like in Hindi we call it मेरा मन कर रहा है. Man kar raha hai means I want to sit here. Like my heart is telling, just go out, just want to sit here, just want to take. As you asked me why you are sitting here, you are doing some meditating. I just wanted to sit here.
Yes.
Like here's some low noise, and that's right.
Yes.
So the main function of our body is heart, man. This is the main king of our body.
Very good. If you had to leave everything behind except for one thing, what would you keep with you?
I will keep my Srimad Bhagavatam with me, with the eternity of my life. Whenever I will live, like I wanted to see me till end of the life. I wanted to speak different kind of as you peoples and travel different places as well. But the one main thing I wanted to keep is Srimad Bhagavatam with myself. As I have become a spiritual orator because of them all. So the spiritual speaker. So main thing and main aim of my life is also Srimad Bhagavatam.
How did you become the spiritual orator?
Yeah, it's a nice question. It's from my family background. Like my grandfather used to speak Bhagavad Kathas and all those things in my region, Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. So basically, I belongs to the family which is originally doing the same process.
And it's orally. It's just speaking.
Speaking to different like sabha we call the conferences and everything about Krishna, about Rama. So I came from that family. My grandfather used to speak those things, and from my grandfather, I grew up seeing my grandfather doing all those things very gracefully and everything. He was having a vast knowledge of Hindu Vedic cultures, Hindu books. So he was like my idol. I followed him, and slowly, like I'm speaking Srimad Bhagavad Gita since the age of 14 years. Yep. When I was 14 years old. These are also like the monkeys are also called Brijvasis of Vrindavan.
Yeah. Do you get worried when you see a monkey?
No, like they are relaxing their time. If you are having phone or something else, they can snatch those things.
Very
Well,
good.
tell me about something yourself. Like how do you work?
Yes.
What's your profession as well?
Well, I'm an engineer, but I love writing and I love studying. We're both yoga teachers.
You both are yoga teachers.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she's my teacher. I'm a student.
Okay.
But when we found yoga, I think I was raised very Christian, and so it's interesting. Christianity is beautiful in the sense that it is connecting people to God. But I had many questions, and it wasn't until I saw different parts of the world where I had even more questions.
Okay.
And India and yoga helped me spiritually connect with God. Babe. Oh my God.
Just sit behind the phone.
Just,
So just sit. No,
Okay.
he will not snatch the bag, I think so.
yeah, I think the phones are.
Phones are also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will ask if somebody was, studying Christianity or even a follower of Jesus. How would you describe Krishna and Ram to someone from the West? How would you help them understand who these?
We will help him understand, like the main thing. If somebody wants to come into Krishna consciousness, he wants to understand all the Hindu like rituals and everything. So we will be starting from the books as
The
well.
books.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are several of stories, several of Puranas. We call them Puranas, Vedas. Have you listened about that? As well? So we will start from books, and we will try to we try to understand life and the whole concept of Krishna and the Hindu Vedic books and ritual cultures. We we make them feasible. Like there are many of the things written behind. Like they say, uh, anger is the most harmful thing in the body.
Anger.
As anger, as they say in our books. So we convey the idea, like we convey the thought to the people. Like this is the most important parts, most important points written in these books of life. With Krishna himself as a human created everything and given every time. So like Arjuna and Krishna, they are having a conversation called Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
So the main book, Bhagavad Gita, conveys all the things of how a human should live in his life with the Krishna consciousness and whatever things, do's and don'ts of life, everything. So main starting point for a person to come into Krishna consciousness is Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
The Gita. Yes. Question: have you seen God, and where do you see God?
Like as an visible form, I haven't seen God yet, but I try to see Him everywhere. Yeah. I
That's
try
good.
to see Him everywhere and every person. I try sometimes. Sometimes I fail also, but sometimes I feel like the monkeys are roaming around, but we fail to see God in monkeys because we are worried about they will snatch our phone and as well. But if you are sitting in a calm place and like for me, Yamuna is the visible structure of God. I think so. I haven't seen God yet, but I think God is everywhere.
Yes.
We can
I
see.
love that.
Yeah.
Have you seen a miracle?
No, I have not seen America yet also.
A
But
a miracle, yes?
yeah, America. Na?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't traveled abroad from India right now.
Yes. Okay.
I will try to.
If you, what do you think happens after we die? What happens to our soul?
That's a tough question. The tough question. Like there are two different perspectives. What happens to me after we die? According to the books, like according to our rituals and everything, there are several different kinds of stages after we die.
Mm-hmm.
If we are living a normal life and doesn't have humanity, we doesn't have some calmness, we doesn't have some positive energy, we doesn't worship Krishna, so we die normal.
Yep.
We die normal, and the stage will be, I think so, they will bring back to our this place, like we call, if you don't get the moksha is a word in Hindi.
Liberation,
Yeah.
freedom.
Freedom of soul.
Mm-hmm.
So different stages, different things.
Yep.
Like we go to Swarg means heaven, Nark means hell. We go to Vaikuntha is the place of where the Lord lives.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, there are different stages of human,
Mm.
where we wanted to or where we.
Mm. If you could tell the world one thing, what would you tell them? If the whole world was listening to you, what would you tell them?
I will tell them this: the world is so beautiful. Travel as much as you can, and try to understand different cultures as Indian culture also. And I will love to learn Western culture also. But the roots should be remain gentle. If you are if you are coming into some Indian culture, and if you are feeling from inside like I have to join Krishna consciousness. If I am feeling I have to join some Christianity as well. So the roots should be stronger and travel the world as well, make some memories, feel good. Yeah.
And beyond your name, so forget your name, but who are you without your name?
Like there is story. once a person from America as well asked Swami Vivekananda.
I love Vivekananda.
Vivekananda.
Yeah.
So he asked the same question from Swami Vivekananda, like, who are you? So Swami Vivekananda replied that still I am finding who am I. I'm like, he was around 41, for how many years old, I don't know about that. So he replied that I am still finding who am I. So we are still finding who are I and everything.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Great answer. Wow. Is there one mantra you really like? Maha mantra?
Yeah, Maha Mantra. Yeah, I like Maha Mantra very well.
Okay.
And there are different mantras, different things. It's a vast thing. So
Yes.
there's a Gayatri mantra also.
I love Gayatri.
Gayatri
Yes.
mantra. Shivaya mantra. Like there's a mantra of Shiva.
Yep.
Karpura Gauram, Karunavataram, Sansara Saram, Bhujagendraharam, Sadam Santam, Hridayarvinde, Bhavam Bhavani, Saitam Namah. So it's a worshipping of Lord Shiva, different of mantra of Krishna. Only Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. This is the Maha Mantra. And there are several mantra of Krishna. Like the mantra finding the Yamuna as well, the Vrindavan as well. Vanam Vrindavanam Nama, Pashabhyam Nam Kananam, Gopu Gopi Gavam Simbyam, Punyati Tranabir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Monkey's coming back, but those are most of the questions I have. I just want to say thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're a
thank you, Hare
beautiful
Krishna.
soul, and
Thank
for
you.
taking time and having a beautiful place for us to talk.
It was nice talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.